Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite man, Sinnosaurus. Sorry, I'm walking about right now. Not quite at the desk, just adjusting some things for this little bit here. So, a couple things. One, a few months ago, I did a giveaway for Conqueror's Blade, which was cool, but I wasn't able to play it because my game was locked at like 10 frames per second. Well, I logged back in the other day and I could play just fine. So I thought I would give a review of the game and also explain where things are with everything here right quick. For some reason, my Steam account game does not work. Like, I move at a solid like 7-10 frames per second. It's ugly as fuck. And I'm gonna show you guys some stuff here. So this is my support ticket because I have the Conqueror's edition, which you got for pre-ordering the special $100 version. And anyways, I was like, hey, I installed it. I've got the launcher. I've played through the tutorial. I'm having issues trying to figure out how to access my stuff. And I was looking on Steam or on Discord, talking to some people, and I figured out how to do it, which I'll include that in a different video. And they explained to me, how to do it here, which probably not the best way of explaining what you need to do, but they explained it. And I was like, hey, thanks, I figured it out. And I was like, but for some reason, if I play on Steam, I get 10 FPS. If I play on the my.com account, I get like 60. And I asked if there's any way if I could transfer it to my other account, or if there's a way to fix the low FPS for Steam. They gave me a possible solution with the Steam overlay, which didn't work, and then they said that they were transferring it to a specialist department. Whoa. Not what I wanted to do. Didn't think that was going to happen. I should have known that was going to happen. I was in the internet and pressed Control P and it started to try to print my internet page because that's my shortcut that I had set up for switching back to the banner. But, oh hey look, there's an update. I'm a little bit of an idiot, I guess. Why is it not updating? But I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a rundown on how I feel about the game and its current state, and just kind of how it feels to me, I guess. So, since we're kicking it off, let's go ahead and get ready to switch over to the other footage, because that's the thing. Is this gonna stay up? Wow. Okay. They've got 2 European West servers now. That's interesting. Oh, sir, if you hear my fingers and bones popping, I'm an old person. So as you can see, I haven't played a whole lot, but we will enter the game. Okay, so I did a little bit of editing on the gameplay and stuff, but as you can see here in just a second, I I did some work on my character, got some more armor and stuff. I played several battles and leveled up before I did this. Some of what you'll be hearing throughout this will be possibly me talking while I'm recording this. But to speak about the overall status of the game. From what I've played so far, which is up to like level 25, the game is pretty good. You're not Lu Bu, and I think that upsets some people, and some people call the game trash because you're not Lu Bu, right? They want to go into these hordes of enemies and just slaughter them by the droves. Well, that wouldn't make much sense. But what you are is you are a commander, and if you approach the game as a commander, you know, your job is to lead troops, and your troops do a fair portion of the fighting, not all of the fighting, obviously. You get in there, you're a better fighter than they are, but you're not Lu Bu, so you're not going in and just cutting them down by the thousands, as you can see here. And missile troops aren't necessarily weak either. These are like a semi-ranged unit of javelins. They're considered melee infantry, but not range. I don't know why. But as you can see, I got melted really quick by these troops. And I have access to that same level of troops, so it's not like they're super high tier troops that I just got into a fight with. And that's when I kind of realized that, like, you can deal damage to these troops, and you can slaughter them for sure. Give me the serfs. But that doesn't make you untouchable. So I think that has a big impact on the gameplay for some people. I personally enjoy it. Like I said, I'm going to start basing my channel around this game. I really do enjoy it. When the commander dies, you know, the troops rout. So it's really important that you stay alive to command your troops. But, you know, at the same time, you want to kill the enemy's troops, or the enemy's heroes. And of course, different classes are better suited for different things. Right now, I've got a long sword and kite shield class, or heater shield, not kite, heater. But, and they're not bad at taking out large droves of troops. But what they're best at is sort of standing on the front lines with the troops and using their abilities that, you know, I just showed there to break up the enemy's lines, their shield walls and stuff like that, so that your guys can get in and exploit those gaps and kill their troops. Fighting beside me is a spear guy. I don't really know what they're best at. They're the only unit in the game that has a charge on horseback, so I imagine they're probably the best horseback unit, personally. I need the next line. Give me what's left of the sword militia, real quick. Alright, now let's heal. And if a unit routs, and it's got enough units left, you can actually go back and grab that unit and send them back out to the front lines, which I think is really unique and cool. Also, the sword militia, which you see here, is kind of my best unit. Or so. Now, I'm not exactly sure how the different classes of armor affect your character's speed. Right now I'm wearing medium armor, but I later replaced that with heavier armor, which you'll see in probably some later videos. And I don't know how it actually affects your character's speed, but it does clearly make you better at defense. It doesn't ever really say, I don't think, how it affects your speed and stuff. So that's something I would like to see shown more visibly in the UI for gear stats. And if you see that really armored guy that's just kind of standing there, he's sort of like a NPC that we have to protect. Woodcutters. Heal up. And as you can see, there is a large variety of units, and this is how players can work together, right? The leaders kind of hang back, tell their troops what to do, and you know, you got a line of spears to hold back melee, and then behind them you have the musketeers and the archers. You have me sending out swords to kind of disrupt their waves and give the archers and other ranged units more time to actually engage. And then you have Cav running back and forth, hitting the flanks of the enemy while they're bogged down with our infantry. And you see me, we got a large wave coming in and we don't have troops over here, so I just send my troops in to kind of help stall the wave while we get more troops into position. And then I jump off to fight alongside these Iron Cats because I'm pretty sure they're technically outclassed here. But, you know, a hero fighting with them does help to put it into their favor. You can see breaking up their lines, stunning some of their troops, just trying to fight back the wave, and then I get bogged down, and that's when I pull out or retreat. Because, you know, you never pull out, am I right? Yeah, that's why I'm a father. But this is the final wave, and to defend it, I am considering pulling out the cannon, but I decide against that. I'm going to bring out these pikemen, and I'm going to set them up inside these archers to give them a little defense in case our front lines break, because we don't really have a lot fighting out here right now, and it could turn against us fairly quickly. Could, mind you, it doesn't. And once I see that the final wave is coming, I prepare for a last and final charge. I give them the order to just go out there and fuck shit up. As you can see, when you ride through here and you're swinging your sword, you can hit several guys at one time with your sword, which definitely helps out. And if you notice, your horse has health, it has stamina, you have stamina, all of which are very important to keep an eye on when you're in battle. I've made the mistake of not keeping close enough eye on them before. And as you can see, we won the little skirmish. This was against AI, but you can see that it's still pretty comprehensive and pretty good. We got 86 troops killed. I killed one of their heroes.
One bolt of cloth.
Yeah. I guess that's
right. Because I was the front lines.
okay. Yeah, as you can see, I took the most damage out of anyone on our team because I was up there with the troops most of the entire time. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Expect to see more of it. Again, this was just mostly me reviewing the game. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for one of their packs here that I will be supplying personally at some point. But have a good day, guys. Peace.